Welcome back. And from stories around the world, a Ukrainian commander who ordered the deployment of Toshka-U tactical missiles against civilians in eastern Ukraine was identified by the Russian Investigate Committee. The spokeswoman said, according to investigation, Colonel Fedor Yarosevich was responsible for the use of the missile in August 22, 2014, that claims lives of 3 people, including a child. She added that the actions of certain Ukraine officials were of intentional nature and could be classified as the use of prohibited means and methods of war. The Russian Investigative Committee said last month it received evidence that the Ukrainian armed forces have applied the Toshka-U tactical missile system against civilians in the armed conflict. Iraqi forces have retaken the main government offices in Mosul as the offensive continues against the Islamic State group. The Iraqi forces launched a surprise attack overnight to storm the government buildings, but the structures are reported to be largely destroyed. They are a strategic and symbolic win. The advance could pave the way for an attack on the heavily populated old city, where the militants are still entrenched, that led to thousands of civilians streaming out of the city every day. The forces have also captured the central bank's main branch, which was looted by IS when they took over the city in 2014, and the nearby courthouse. The court was used by IS to deliver harsh sentences, including stonings, throwing people off rooftops, and chopping off hands, according to Reuters news agency. On Sunday, Iraqi forces began a new push into the western part of Mosul after bad weather slowed them down. Mosul is the last stronghold for IS in Iraq, as the east of the city was recaptured in January. President Donald Trump has signed a new executive order on Monday that bans immigration from 6 Muslim-majority countries, dropping Iraq from January's previous order and reinstates a temporary blanket ban on all refugees. The new travel ban comes 6 weeks after Trump's original executive order caused chaos at airports nationwide before it was blocked by federal courts. Senior administration officials said the new ban, which takes effect from March 16, also explicitly exempts citizens of the 6 banned countries who are legal U.S. permanent residents or have valid visas to enter the U.S., including those whose visas were revoked during the original implementation of the ban. The ban removes out language in the original order that indefinitely banned Syrian refugees and calls for prioritizing the admission of refugees who are religious minorities in their home countries. That provision drew criticism of a religious test for entry and would have prioritized Christians over Muslims fleeing war-torn countries in the Middle East. The new measures will block citizens of Syria, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen from obtaining visas for at least 90 days. The order also suspends admission of refugees into the U.S. for 120 days, directing U.S. officials to improve vetting measures for a program that is already widely regarded as extremely stringent. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said Iraq's removal from the list came after an intense review from the State Department to improve vetting of Iraqi citizens in collaboration with the Iraqi government, though he did not specify how vetting had been improved.